In today's video, we are in beautiful Switzerland, and I will be giving a tour of our camper van. Alright, welcome to today's video, everybody. Like I said, we are in beautiful Iseltwald, Switzerland, and we have been in a van for the last few weeks. We've gotten a whole month in Europe. Rented our camper van through a company called Indigo Campers out in Milan, but they have tons of home bases all over the world, so you can pretty much rent in, I think, over like 3 different continents even. And issues we've had, but most of it's all good. Would recommend this to anybody. Definitely get yourself a van and go explore wherever you want to go. Alright, well, let's get started with the tour of the outside of the van. As you can see, there's tons of these cool windows, as well as windows on the roof. This passenger side, we have the water tank, which you have a key for. You fill it up from here. I think there's about 100 gallons, like it's huge. We have not gotten close to emptying that yet. Driver's side, we have the electric outlet. One thing I did not know is that in order for the actual wall outlets to work, this needs to be plugged into a power source, which I think is common sense for people who have campers. Here we have the toilet, which you empty it out. It's super easy, and it's just cool having a toilet, shower, things like that on a van. Onto the inside, which is the coolest part. So immediately you walk in, sliding door, you have your driver and passenger seat, which flip around. They kind of are on a swivel, which is really cool how they spin. So when we're done driving, we just have more places to sit down. We have an awesome dining table that kind of doubles as a work table. You have 2 seats here with seat belts on both seats, so you can fit 4 people comfortably with seat belts on. This table is removable as well as a height adjustable. We have a cabinet in there for storage, which we don't use, actually, I don't think. 2 stove burner, sink, running water and soap. Really amazing having a sink. And we continue to kind of just pan around, but we've got 2 little shelf areas here it's where we keep our hats. We have this big kind of shelf that we use as our closet. We got all of our clothes just neatly tucked in there. Above the driver's space is this another huge shelf, which we keep some clothes, my drone, some work stuff. One thing that they provide that is really cool are these blinds, so at night you can kind of attach these to the windows and gives you coverage. Pretty cool. So these little holes are actually heating vents, so you can turn the heater on, which, to be honest, we have not used yet. Ours is actually broken, but we haven't needed to use it as it's August in Europe. So moving further into the kitchen, we have our refrigerator, which is pretty big. Definitely big enough to even live off for just us. There's only 2 of us, but it can easily fit everything you need for kind of as long as you want. Above the sink area, we have another one of these storage shelves, which we have snacks. Under the sink, we've got cups, plates, utensils, things like that. Under this one, we've got more food. And under this one, we've got our pots and pans, things like that are a little bit more bulky. And to the next to that is technically the closet, but ours is kind of just thrown clothes. But it's kind of cool, there's a closet rack. This is actually broken in ours. See how the hinge is completely off? So this doesn't really stay shut when we're driving. We've kind of had to finagle a way to keep it closed, so that's been a little bit of a bummer. We keep our trash right on the door handle here to the bathroom, which we will go into. So the bathroom is pretty tight, but it's like, what else can you ask for on a Sprinter van, You've got a cassette toilet that actually swivels, so it can give you more room to stand in here. We've got a nice sink area that is actually on a hose that detaches, so if you're outside you can kind of put it out the window and take a shower outside, or you can attach it to this mount and a proper shower with hot water if you would like to turn the hot water on. Our hot water is broken actually, so that's the big bummer with this van, is the hot water, the heater, and that big cabinet has been broken. Other than that, it's been good. We've got 3 kind of shelves here that are really awesome for toiletries that have these strings in them to keep everything there. Random little sink bowl area over the toilet. We have toiletries kind of area, and we have a big cabinet as well. So it's way sick, like tons of storage. We have these couple hooks where we keep our towels. And that's it for the bathroom. The toilet also does flush, by the way. Moving into the bedroom, we have a couple hooks here. And we have the bed, which there's some storage envelope thingies here. There's some little mini shelves you can put your phone. There's an outlet right here. And these cool lights right here with a little bit more storage. One thing that's amazing about this van is they have these cool touch lights. So you just touch them on and off. Usually works. And this video wouldn't do justice unless I open these doors, which you can do right here. You just push out. There's another latch right here that you just push. We'll go ahead and open the doors to this beautiful view. There's a couple speakers here, so the radio, and you can plug your phone in so you can listen to music from back here, which is really awesome. The kitchen as well has a couple of these touch lights. Super nice. These are the light switches for the main area as well as the bathroom, as well as another couple wall outlets, which you also have a wall outlet under the table down here, right there. So that's where I usually get my work done and charge my computer, things like that. I think another cool, unique feature are these windows. They're just super simple. You kind of just push them and then they automatically come down, and they lock with these little handles. Once it's locked, you can have bug shades for all your windows, as well as blackouts for all of them as well. So we usually use the bug shades and keep the windows open at night, but luckily in Switzerland it's been nice and cool, and there aren't that many bugs where we are actually, so we haven't had to use them too much. We've got a USB charger here, and this is kind of the center console with the battery. It tells you how much power is left in electricity in your cabin, as well as the engine battery, the water levels in your water tank. You can turn off and on and off the battery, as well as this is the dial to turn on water, like your hot water, as well as your heat for the van, which this entire thing is broken in ours, which is a pretty big bummer, but we haven't been cold yet, so. Moving on to the back, under the bed, we have this kind of cabinet, which isn't storage, it's mostly for our water. This is the tube we use to put water in the tank, as well as our gas. Next to that is this huge compartment under the bed, which we just have our suitcases. We have some boxes that they've provided with, just some things inside of them. We have chairs, outdoor chairs, and a table. We keep some of our shoes here, as well as our dirty laundry. So it's, as you can see, this is massive though. This will hold all your luggage, and you don't have to worry about storage, because there's just tons of storage in this van. We've had an incredible trip here in Europe, and I'll honestly probably do it all over again if I could. One thing I want to mention is, if you guys are interested in great travel deals, make sure to go check out embarks.com. which is the name of this YouTube channel. But we don't just do videos like this. We have a team that researches the best travel deals based out of US airports. So if you're from the United States and are looking for great flight deals and just looking to find inspiration on where you can travel, such as places like this, make sure to check out Embarks. We are currently offering 30 days for free, and after that it's only $5 a month. So, and typically each email deal we send has a couple $100 worth of savings in it. So we just want to provide value to the rest of the world, to our members, and let them know that it's not as hard as you might think to travel to places like this. So if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Safe travels.